Hello my friends and welcome back to our continued blind let's play Inescapable, the suspicion route for the PS5. My name is FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel and I hope we've all had a good cry over last episode and today we put aside our tears and we think of one thing and one thing alone. That's vengeance. I'm gonna catch that son of Hope we all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. It's done! I'll leave you alone for a while. Tu has paid os nossos pecados. Rest in peace. Have strength, Hudson. Let's go, Annika. Honeywell. Honeywell. I still can't believe it. The party rests, lifeless. In a fridge! Corpse is such a spectacle. You stare at it, trying to cling on to the person that was. But that person's no more. No more thoughts, no more words, no more plans, no more emotions. They're gone. A husk of a person left to freeze. You stare for hours at them, but they don't even return your gaze anymore. Mia was the only person that saw me. She was the only one that cared for me, and the only one I cared for. But Mia won't be seeing me, and I won't be seeing her anymore. It's time to honor the person that was, for her memory, for the one she left behind. Interesting little tidbit about deaths, and that is that in historical terms, people didn't really celebrate birthdays. They celebrate death days. On the day someone died, you look back on the life, and you memorialize them for the life that they lived, either good or bad. So that's why, we're at the holiday season right now. But that's why Easter was such a big deal for the church, because that was the day Jesus died, or the day Jesus resurrected. Whereas Christmas was actually banned for like 1500 years. In my fact, you can actually find colonial posters. And really weird English, by the way. It'll say like public notice with like a C and a K. And it uses, instead of the S's, it uses F's. So you can actually find colonial posters in Old English that say, if you celebrate Christmas, you can be fined like 5 shekels. So yeah, it's kind of a big deal, funerals, historically. Nowadays, it's almost like a way of us saying goodbye rather than us having a celebration of life. Although I can see why. For me, when someone dies who I care for, it's hard not to feel sad. It's hard not to mourn. It's time to uncover the truth. First, let's think about what she told me.
It's not like that.
Mia. No, keep it together. You cried already. We'll have plenty of time to cry some more after finding the killer. Breathe in. Breathe out. Mia said don't trust anyone. Mia's bound to be onto something. No one seemed very interested in finding the truth. Everyone left alive was itching for a vendetta, with myself as the exception. No more nice guy. This investigation will need an iron grip. Also, Mia said, oh, don't show this picture again. Figure out how they the phone. Figure out how they got the phone, right? Of course, that's the natural next step. They had to have time to charge it and unlock it somehow. I talked to Sasha, Chica, Don, and Annika in the morning. I don't think Annika or Don would be able to pull this off. Although Don did have the advantage of already having a lot of phones to switch with mine. But I wasn't physically close to either of them. Then we have Sasha and Chica. Sasha's the most capable of pulling this off by far. Chica picked my phones up from the floor. She had the opportunity. But this was a meticulous plan. It couldn't rely on such luck. Now, Sasha. Sasha got near me on purpose. And Mia warned me about Sasha. That they suddenly left the game room that day. And there's also that weird attack. It must be connected.
Not good.
Ah, buddy!
Thinking.
Well, I've been thinking. I could help you with, finding the rook. Help me find the poisoner.
Mate.
Yeah?
Are you serious?
I thought you liked them. This justice-seeking person.
Worried.
Well, pal, it's for Mia. I want to work alone on this one.
Not good.
Mate, we all need help. Almost sunset. The day is fleeting. Here I am, wasting my energy with this guy.
Huh.
I don't care. Fine, let's go.
Hi.
Alright. But I'll dump you as soon as I can, buddy. We need to talk.
Look here.
Hi, boy.
Are you serious?
It's about that day. You stole Ava's phone, didn't you?
Talk about shit and fans.
You should be resting. You have all the time in the world for this.
Well,
No, here and now, you answer me!
Give me some sugar.
No foreplay? Foreplay is for wankers with no skin in the game. Give it to me straight.
Ain't that a bitch?
This sounded too gangsta. Too wrong for you, hairy boy.
are you serious?
After Gio, you're the last one who should be wasting my time.
Look here.
Right. Why do you think I snatched your phone from you?
Seriously.
You got very close that morning.
Ain't that a bitch?
Really? You felt my magic touch even?
Well,
No. But you had the opportunity, and it makes sense.
Is that so?
And why does it make sense?
hmm.
You've been keeping a lot of secrets lately. Who attacked you even?
Look here.
Who cares even?
Seriously.
You know very well who did it, didn't you?
Not like anyone has secrets, right?
You're right. I know who did it, it's just none of your business. Sasha's pushing me to their lane. I don't need to overthink this. Sasha only had beef with one person before the poisoner's call. Let's face it, it was Chica who attacked you, right?
Not good, Gorge.
Oh my god, how did you know? It was pretty obvious, but it's like a game to Sasha sometimes. Stop wasting my time. It is also very possible that Chica attacked herself. I mean, Sasha attacked herself. Now, what does that mean, Sasha attacked herself? It means plainly that no one attacked Sasha. Sasha just pretended to be attacked.
Ain't that a bitch?
Stop blowing your small brain with this, hairy boy. Has nothing to do with the case. Would be a very WWE thing to do. You know, pretend like you were attacked to set up, you know, someone else, or to cast suspicion elsewhere. Matter of fact, that's like the storyline in NXT right now between Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams.
Well,
Or so I think. The attack, the poisoning, all the same day. I don't believe in coincidences, not anymore.
You've gotta be shitting me.
You rush to conclusions, boyo. Randomly pointing fingers that screwed up some good people before.
seriously.
No, overly cautious I was. Too complicated at points. Not anymore. Tell me why you stole the phone.
Look here.
Uh-huh. I didn't do that, hun.
Are
I
you
don't
serious?
buy it.
Hi.
Hey, answer his question now! Don's gone full mad now, pushing people against the wall. Oh, Danny boy. Does this make you harder? Never pegged you for a switch. This is all fine and well for you too, Harry boy. Is this a 2-for-1 thing?
Well,
Honestly, I don't care. Tell me what I need to know. Now!
Ain't that a bitch?
Okay, I stole the phone. Why?
Look here.
You don't need to know.
Look here.
Screw you! Tell me right now, I'm not playing this game any longer.
Stop me.
I answer him now!
Hold up.
Jeez Louise, I didn't know you two bozos anymore. It was just a prank, honestly.
are you serious?
Honestly, my butt.
Ain't that a bitch?
Cross my arms and hope to die. I want to see you piss your pants, that's all. I don't buy it.
Seriously.
Tell me what you did to the phone.
Look here.
Chica got it when she knocked me down.
What the?
She hit you on the head and lifted the phone? Conveniently knew you were gonna steal it from me? And what? To prank you? Is this the infinite cycle of pranks or what?
Ain't that a bitch?
I guess so. Okay, I told her my plan before. There's another coincidence I don't like. What happened between them?
I
Before
don't
what?
know.
Listen.
At the F you. Let me go now.
Not giving up.
I'm still holding you. No way out until you answer every question. Ugh.
Good
Not anymore,
Gorge.
boyo. That was a respectable knee to the balls. Ooh, ow.
Yeah.
Arrgh. See ya, witches. Forget it. Let's talk to Chica next.
Hi.
Gosh darn it, where you going?
Ah,
Stunt.
Wait for me! His Avenger needs all the help, mate! Sorry, Don, but I need to do this alone. Sorry, not sorry, you creep.
well,
I need to talk to you.
Hmm.
Party, I've been thinking. We need to reschedule the funeral.
what the?
Funeral?
But
Yes, I was thinking of 4 days maximum. I don't think we need to wait long.
Seriously.
Chica, this is not the conversation I want to have right now. I already know you left Sasha unconscious and grabbed Ava's phone.
oh Jesus credo.
Puto. I'm really tired, just tell me the truth.
Hey,
I know. I was going to. No games, Fio, no games. See, Sasha would never admit to it. Maybe they would say that, but we had a little something. This is like the unraveling of a big secret I was spoiled on a long time ago.
just thinking about it.
But for me, Sasha was the only rock around these parts. Things got serious for me. Mas for us. It also turned bad too fast, too furious, too soon. Sasha likes to play. I knew they were eyeing somebody else. We started getting into arguments. I just wanted things as they were before. Sasha wanted to move on. They were tired of playing with me, I guess. So knowing that, they would try to meet with someone else. Just, you know me. I tend to be too passionate. Yeah.
Porra.
Because my heart tells me to do unspeakable things. Her hand. I almost forgot about those snake bites she had. Snake bites? You know, what a strange way of life this heart of mine has.
Well,
Sorry to be rude with it, but get on with it, please.
Mierda.
Oh, okay. Let's wait for a better time to use this information.
seriously.
What does this have to do with the phone? Oh, Fio, I was almost there. You know, Sasha told me about pranking you, but it felt like a lie to me. Ava's phone, I thought. Porra, she wants to get with Ava, it must be. Sasha and Ava? Well, that's just silly. For this, carajo, esse pendejo, e que now, I thought.
I
Sure
don't
you
know.
know. Sasha was incredibly close with Gio. I mean, she basically called him like a brother, right? So you could see why she would want vengeance for his death.
For this.
So I snatched the phone.
Well,
And what did you do with it?
Mierda.
Here I am, bearing my heart. That's the thing. I let it into the kitchen and lost it. What? And then the call happened. And I didn't want to admit all those shameful things. Oh, you know, look guilty.
it's not like that.
If I believe her, the trail goes cold now. But it all looks, feels, and smells like bull to me.
Ah,
We'll talk about this later, as always.
But
Boy. Thank God that was quick, because I'll collapse soon. All these he says, she says, they did, he did. First decent night of sleep since the poisoning, I reckon. Mia's death brought a certain sense of closure. But it was a sleep haunted by nightmares, a death and sorrow. Locked in a never-ending dream, a loop of... Locked in a never-ending dream loop of unnerving madness. Hey, it's a Dreamloop reference. If you guys don't know, Dreamloop are the guys that created the game. They are phenomenal. And it's been just a joy to be a part of this experience. And I do want to say thank you to you awesome, amazing, wonderful, creative, just ridiculously awesome people. I know one of them has been in my my Discord, and we've been chatting, and it's just been great. The problem is though, Discord does weird things for now. It like cuts off someone's name. So I want to say your name, but it just says J dot dot dot, and I don't know why. But yeah, you know who I am. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. Even breakfast is making me feel sick. And of course, thanks to Steve for giving me a free copy on Steam. Even though I bought it for the PS5, you know, I was able to share that with the community, and it's just been a joy. Except for, you know, all the deaths and everything. But I mean, that's part of the experience, right? Any piece of art that can makes you feel emotion is the best kind of art. And let's not forget that video games are art. Harry. Yes? You don't like Annie's food?
Mate.
Oh, the food is great. Great at churning my stomach, but hardly her fault.
Honey's worried.
Annie orders a special food for the funeral. Why does everyone keep bringing up the funeral? So thinking about what happened yesterday. Chica was bitten by a snake and then... Wait.
What the?
Annika, can I see your hand?
Yeah?
I just need to see how it looks, that's all. Inspecting a pale, warm hand, I can see so well how overworked they are. And these are blisters, not cuts. No snake bites, for that matter. How did you do this?
Honey's worried.
Annie doesn't know?
What are you saying?
I do worry about you sometimes.
What?
Me?
But
Don't worry about Annie, please. I wonder what could have become of us all in another life. Yeah, I know. That's one of the beauties of this game is you can actually see these other variations of this story playing out. Oh, that's what this reminds me of all suddenly. This game reminds me of a choose your own book adventure. You know? Maybe I could have given more attention to Annika. Understand what makes her happy. Uncover the mystery behind the mask. Annie's hand. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't shake this feeling of guilt when I look at Annika. But the promises I made to Mia are more important. Annie is worried. Annie can make chamomile tea.
Looking back.
I'm fine, just mulling over the case.
Honey's worried.
Ah.
You know, Chica was bitten by a snake. Poor Chica.
Huh?
Don't worry, she's fine now. Chica confessed she attacked Sasha and took Ava's phone, and then lost it. But I don't feel the story is real. Then we had the snake bite. And our height is right. If we trust multiple eyewitnesses' accounts about the nightly attack, I don't see why I shouldn't. I should call for a group meeting.
Annie doesn't get it.
Snake bite? Yes, Lumia's
don't
notebook
know.
spoke of a snake whose venom triggers fatal digestive problems. Hey, venomous snakes? Oh, don't worry, Annika. I've never seen them around the resort. Which is kind of weird if I recall. The description said they are usually around houses. But maybe it's because we don't have rats? Blimey, why am I worried about this now? Nevertheless, something's not right here. Oh, Annie forgets about the butter chicken. Leftovers still on the counter from that night. Smells foul. I think she let it go rotten. Annie was happy when everyone helped get Mia's birthday party together. Everyone was having fun. That's a weird way of remembering that day. You were very grumpy too.
Yeah?
Some bad person put poison in the food behind my back. My back. She's talking weird lately.
But
Snake poison? Snake venom, I
don't
guess. But was it really snake venom? Truth be told, what proof do I really have of that? Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions. Because something feels wrong about the whole snake bite. Annie feels Chica's heart is in the right place. Annie saw them together, such a cute couple. Really? I never caught them together like that. I mean, and if her story is true? So many doubts. If I could find one of those snakes... Wait, I could do the opposite. I could check the other option, the tree. Lumi left a map that leads to it.
Huh?
Thanks, Annika.
Annie doesn't get it.
Gotta go.
What the?
1:38 afternoon. Mighty hot for a walk, innit? The page on the macadamia tree shows a palm tree and rock. At first, they look very generic, but I can recognize those silhouettes anyway now. I should follow the path that goes in the middle, and then head west through the left at the crossroads. No time to waste now. The path ends here. I'm not seeing a tree like the one from the pic. Seems I've reached a dead end. Huh? A snake? Oh, it's definitely dead. Its head is under a rock. Huh. But I know when it was here, screeching like a little girl under the rock. Oh, that's a gory vision. Even like this, the snake looks familiar. Might be one from the notebook. Let's take a pic. Not much I can do about this. Yeah. So if someone killed the snake, then they could have harvested the venom, right? So this was a wrong turn. Let's return to the crossroads and try again. I think this is it. Finally, I reached what might be the site of the original sin. Pointing to the notebook, I should probably keep my distance from it. Also, before I forget, pics always useful. Even with the wrong turn. It would be easier to find this tree instead of hunting a snake, but we already found a snake. Although I did find a snake, what a coincidence. But the fruit are a bit high on the tree. Did they bring a ladder or something? If the entire tree is poisonous, I do wonder what's easier to handle. A snake or a tree like this? Even so, with the right protection, it might be easier to just get some fruit. They're starting to fall. It's even harder to account for missing fruit now. I didn't learn much, but now I know that it's possible to find it. And I don't think it's impossible to get fruit from it. It's just kind of hard. It's getting late. I should return now. It was good to give some more thought to the poison source. Glancing at the real deal, this tree and the snake alike, I feel like I should look into Lumi's notebook. I've got time on my hands now. My gut's pushing me towards this. I should listen more to my intuition, as Zach told me so. And there's also a high rational reasoning behind it, isn't there? No stones left unturned is akin to a scientific method, exploring every route. Lumi followed this very tenet with this notebook. I should do the same. Oh, that's so me, following the advice of killers. The advice of dead people, coldly poisoned under my watch. What should I check first? Oh, not this again. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Photo of the empty apple crate. The apples were used in the crumble. Bake the crumble in 2 separate pans. No one told her to do that, though. Chica said she doesn't know who attacked Sasha. Isaac said that night was neither, and that mask attack was identical one found by the duo. Poison deciphered text by my unknown person. Order the dead snake head crushed by a rock. Sasha confirms she could attack them and confesses to steal Ava phone for a prank. Really? There's obviously a connection between them, just not the connection I'm looking for. There's gotta be something with the snake, right? I am not good at these. Like, in Ace Attorney, I was better. I'm not good with these now, though. Comparing the photo to Lumi's illustration and description. Small brown patterned head with 2 side white stripes. Yes, that's it. A brown house snake. Looks smaller than I imagined it to be. I don't think this rock fell naturally on the snake. Person did it. That means someone did find the snake before the tree. Now I have a feeling about who it was. But now I'm taking a second gander. Something's off between Lumi's writing and the transcription. Let's see. What? The snake. There's also something suspicious between the deciphered. So that means there's got to be something here with. Like, there's got to be something here, right? I really doubt it's. Yeah, I really doubt it's that, because once you've like combined something, I really doubt it would make a 3 combination thing. So I guess now I just gotta do the old. Try everything. Comparing the photo to the situation, following the map, even with the wrong turn. No doubt that's a McKenna tree. It says the tree is native to the Americas. I wonder if the producers brought it here on purpose. Manzanilla muerta? Manzanilla de la muerta? Manzanilla? Manzana? Wait. Again, I feel something's off between the deciphered and deciphered text. I'm so incredibly tired. Okay, so that wasn't too hard. I kind of knew that there had to be something with the, whatchamacallit, the notebook. So I just used that as our starting point. Going through the 2 cipher tests gave me some new perspective. Tomorrow I'm getting the group together. I'll rip the truth from them if I have to. Oh Mia, wish me luck. But again, he says that there's something wrong, but he doesn't tell us what something's wrong. It's almost like we're supposed to know something's wrong, or you know what I mean? You must have to trust your own strength, boyo. Never thought I had to summon Gio's fighting spirit. Standing alone in the darkness. What is the difference,
You know the drill
though?
by now.
I'm not sure I know. The final showdown.
We're ready, Put. Fire away.
Justice for Mia, pal. Justice for Mia.
Poot? I always thought it was Poot though. It's Poot, huh?
Another shit show. Go on.
Let's start with the obvious. One of you is the mystery caller, no doubt. Someone here got Ava's phone, dressed up, and called the group to deliver a speech. The poisoner wore a gas mask, which in itself is already an important clue.
How? The Rook wears the most generic sadomaso dungeon kit.
Not as generic as it seems.
And that's Sasha's first deflection. Oh, show proof of the origin of the mask. Isaac?
Isak told me the masks, I should say, came from the tunnels.
Alright, I got one right. I feel good about that.
The only ones who had access to the tunnels were Isak, Lumi, Chica, and Sasha.
Hold on, I'm gonna write that down. Isak, Lumi, Chica, and Sasha. Obviously, Isak and Lumi are dead, so therefore it has to be Chica and Sasha. Right?
And I don't think Isak and Lumi have anything to do with this.
You can take me out of the list too, hun.
Nah.
For this, are you pointing at me? No, Fila. Calm down. The killers could have brought the mask and someone nicked them.
I think they would have mentioned it.
I was with Mia anyways.
Annie, with Harry?
And I was with Dan.
And I was with Chica.
Yeah, but
You don't trust me? Again?
I just trust Mia. I just trusted Mia more.
Let's face it, I headed to the restaurant right after the call ended. I had no time to take off a mask and undress that coat or parka or whatever that was and chuck them somewhere no one would find. Me neither. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not that quick to undress.
I'm fast, but not that fast.
With Harry?
Yeah, no one had time to undress from the costume.
That's a real pickle. Something here isn't quite right. And Sasha would butt in right
What
here.
you looking at?
And Mia. No, think. The problem is time.
The
Time!
killer needed time. Time to dress and undress. With a lot of training, maybe? Even so...
Time machine?
The police box would suit some people here, no doubt.
Okay, so now we have a Doctor Who reference. I wish I had a list of all the references this game. Still by far, though, my favorite reference was the I am the terror that flaps in the night. I told that to my friend who came over when we were playing Baldur's Gate 3 together. And he just died laughing. He was like, "You're kidding me. They actually put that in a game?" I was like, "Yeah." He thought it was hilarious.
Annika, this isn't a movie. A movie! Of course!
Huh?
It's a recording! A video recorded before the call!
That's very, yeah, I could see that happening. That's very possible.
A recording? But it was a call, not a file someone sent us.
Yeah, pal.
We don't even have the hardware to transmit video seamlessly during a phone call.
But what if you called someone and then you played the video, and so someone's watching the video on your phone? Could that be a thing? That is true.
But the video had a shitty quality to it, like a recording of a recording. What if the video was playing on another screen? Another phone?
So someone had the phone calling, showing a video of a phone right next to a phone. So the two phones were combined together?
Ava's phone to make the video call, a second phone to play the video.
Okay, I'll
That
follow.
could work.
We know who had extra phones.
You?
Yes, but I'm talking about Dan.
That's obvious.
And you were with him. That means you are both the main suspects.
What?
Of course, to do it again.
Hand me the
Nah. Not going down with that guy. Fuck that noise. I lied, okay? We were not together.
Okay, so that's... Why would you lie?
What?
Gosh darn it! Me? The Rook.
Either you are or you wished. You are too much of a fanboy.
Well, we did have someone who said about size. Who said that? Is that part of our island sleuth here? Isaac. Isaac said the attacker was neither as tall as Dan nor very short. So therefore, Isaac's testimony says it couldn't have been Don. And Isaac coming through a lot right now.
That's ridiculous.
Not really. He certainly is a fan of the Poisoner.
I find it funny that I couldn't find any party goodies at the pool after the group disbanded. Care to explain, Danny boy?
What?
I didn't notice that. The ever unreliable Harry. But I don't think this will lead us anywhere. What are you doing, Sasha?
Hold on, let's not waste time on this.
Sasha deflecting is what Sasha's doing.
Are you afraid this will lead to you somehow? What are you trying to hide, hun? Anika, tell us what you saw there.
What? No,
Oh, Annie didn't see anything different at the pool.
See, how could you not trust our resident living doll?
Me?
I wasn't. You know what? I'll take it from here.
Sweetie, the grown-ups are talking.
Maybe it's time for the little kids to tell the grown-ups in the room to shut up.
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did.
I did. Ava's phone is the key to the plan. How did the Poisoner get hold of it? We know Sasha stole it from me. Their words, not mine.
Sure.
And then, Chica attacked Sasha and took it.
Chica did it?
Like I said, I lost the fucking thing sometime before dinner. Dan must have picked it up when I wasn't looking.
It's kind of convenient that you, quote-unquote, lost it.
When did I do that? First time I'm hearing about any of this. Why not Anika for that matter?
Annie didn't steal Ava's phone.
Me to Sasha, Sasha to Chica, Chica to Dan, or Anika. How would Dan or Anika pull this off even? To get this chain of events right? This is all sounding too complicated.
So Chica didn't lose the phone.
No.
But... Chica, that was one hell of a plan you pulled off. I'm almost proud of you, Fila.
Caralho, throwing me under the bus. For this, I was not expecting that from you. I thought we had something.
Sometimes you act like a child. Such a naive view of relationships.
Stop the act, Sasha.
Huh?
Sure, I don't buy her sob story about stopping you from betraying her with Ava.
Harry.
If there's anything I've learned from Ava is to recognize a fake sob story.
But I believe you both knew there was a plan to steal the phone from me. The simplest explanation is usually the correct one. I say, Sasha must have stolen it back.
What?
It took time to recover from the attack, no?
Not according to Mia. She said Sasha left the game room not long after they arrived.
Gosh, you did it! You got the phone back!
Chica's interference was but a bump in your perfect plan. Admit it and get over it.
Are you having fun now?
I just want to get to the bottom of this. It's not some game to me.
Harry boy.
Go on, say whatever you feel you need to say now.
I was
Yeah.
still with Mia during the call. The one person you trusted above all else.
Darn it, that's true.
You're lost. Again.
Or you could be really, really crafty.
You should have let me do this. Let's face it. You haven't got the chops.
I keep failing. Over and over and over again. What's with this case? Is it me? There was always someone else the other times, giving the right hints at the right time. Sasha was definitely a more help during the first investigations. Mia, she would find a way too. We would join forces and find a way together. But now, I need to find a way for her, for Mia! I'm not going down that self-loathing rabbit hole again. Let's try another angle.
What about the poisoning act itself?
Yes? What about it?
We have enough clues to intuitively say how the victims were poisoned.
Really?
Yes, it was the apple crumble.
Annie's crumble?
Why the crumble?
In part, the taste. As far as I knew, our crumbles tasted like any other crumble, but the victims thought it had a different taste than usual. So I say something's going on.
How did that happen? Same dessert with a different taste?
That's easy.
Show how there could have been a difference between batches. Oh, that's easy. It's this one right here. Not this one. This one. No one told her to do that. The two different pans.
The crumble was made in 2 separate baking pans.
See, I seem to be a lot better at these than putting things together.
Our crumble was made as usual.
And this game is like perfect timing because Apollo Justice comes out in about a month. And the fact that this game is like sort of prepping me for the Apollo Justice trilogy is like really, really awesome.
Apples were delivered and used for that purpose after all. The crumble served to the victims was made either by replacing the apples with another ingredient or by lacing the normal recipe with poison. So, it's not hard to point towards Annika.
I told you so.
No,
Bullcrap on a turd spinner.
I refuse to believe.
refuse to believe it's Stockholm Syndrome over here.
Yeah, I refuse to believe Ani.
Yeah, doesn't smell good, Put.
Someone else could have added the poison before it was served.
Sure, but we can all agree that Annika had been acting very weird lately, and the food she served to the victims after the poisoning?
No, I'm... Again, this is the question of, is it the obvious person? In the last case, it was. The obvious person was Isak, and it ended up being Isak plus Lumi. In this case, though, the obvious person is Annika because she was the one with access to the apples. But please tell me it's not her.
Heavy, acidic, hard? Choices so aggressive, so wrong. I think Isak was right. It could only be on purpose. She was torturing them.
But Honey wanted to see them smile before...
Anika.
Our cry is so sincere. Dang it, why did I get it wrong? Are those crocodile tears though? From Annika of all people? Is Asapa finally gonna be correct in that she's been a secret spy the entire time?
So what? If Isak said it, is it the truth? Put, really? Ksena.
We're here to get justice. If that's wrong, I don't want to be right.
Glad you said your 2 cents because I'm about to make you pound.
I'm sorry, what?
By the way, quick aside, I have a very disrespectful neighbor who has his apartment's up as B&Bs, and these people come over and they play really loud music, and this guy never tells them not to play really loud music. So if you hear any loud music or music coming that doesn't sound like it's from Inescapable, it's probably from my neighbors just being rude. I know it's New Year's Day and all, but for crying out loud, it's you gotta have respect for your neighbors. You know what I mean?
It was you, right?
Me?
Yes. You were sniffing around Annika that day.
Oh, I remember now.
I bet you do.
Annika wanted to make a chocolate mousse.
She
Dan
did.
forced her to make the crumble.
Oh my gosh. No, I remember that. That's right.
Annie wanted to make a big, yummy bowl of mousse, yes!
Yeah.
Come on, you told us already. We can't trust Annika lately. I need to tell her what to do all the darn time. Who knows what she would have done if I wasn't there?
I need to tell her what to do all the darn time? Wait, what was that?
She almost burned the food the other day. Someone needs to take care of her.
Annie doesn't! Annie didn't burn it! No, Annie didn't!
So you admit it. You were there the whole fucking time.
I don't know a thing about what's in the pantry. She might cook with poison for all I know.
Annie doesn't know about poisons!
Hey! Let's focus! Look, I know she can't be the person who scared the victims during the night. According to Isak, she's too short for that.
Then it is.
Me? Dressing up to scare the killers?
Don would definitely do that, but
Dan is actually too tall to be the attacker.
yeah, that is true. But what if Dan is working with someone?
Darn right I am.
Are we pointing to Sasha again?
No, we're pointing to you.
No, darling. To you.
Yeah, I actually agree with Sasha on this one.
Oh. For this, how so?
She's like, wait, what?
You were lost to the scene, after running like hell to get there.
That's all you got?
No. You see, you were bitten by a snake, right?
Yes.
Like Dan knows, and might have told you. Who knows? Lumi's notebook contained a number of poisons that could have been used against the victims. We singled out some, based on the symptoms we observed. One of them was, interestingly, snake venom.
I don't know what you're saying, Put.
You see, this notebook was found in the trash. According to Lumi, it was supposed to be in the tunnels. Someone took it out of the tunnels, used its information, and threw it out.
Well, they didn't just use the information, they deciphered part of the information.
And I got it into your hands, so I'm off the hook.
Okay, pal. We don't need to go and beat around the bush. You think it was either me or Chica.
I think it has to be either you or Chica, yeah.
Yes. But the thing is, I was searching for some elements described in the notebook, and I found a dead snake. A snake exactly like the one described by Lumi in her notebook. Someone killed a snake, and I bet it was after handling it.
But they got bit, and then they got poisoned.
But I know how it looks, Put. I know.
It looks really bad.
Porra, you see the notebook was ciphered. I never got to know what it says.
What if Lumi, oh no, not Lumi. What if Francesca got it wrong? If she got the snake venom, she got bit herself. She didn't get poisoned, but she didn't realize the poison snake wasn't poisonous. But someone else also tried to poison everyone. So she tried to kill everyone, but failed. But then someone else successfully killed everyone in a different way.
But someone deciphered it.
Not me.
You're the only one with bite marks. Sorry, hun. You're marked.
Too much coincidence, innit? I follow the notebook's indications, get to a dead snake. You said you got bitten by a snake and killed it, right?
Yes.
There's the phone switch, the height of the attacker, everything's stacking up now.
The obvious conclusion.
It was Chica after all.
Chica.
Is it? They never seem to care for the ones that died, do they?
Too obvious, right?
Well, Isaac was too obvious.
Funnily enough, Lumi's notebook actually states that the snake is in fact non-venomous.
Yeah, you see, that's what I thought. Okay, so...
What?
Oh.
Hold on. Those notes I found. The ones that you said had a translation of the notebook. Didn't they say that the snake was venomous?
Yes, but they were wrong. Parts of it were correct, but some key parts were different from the original text. It omitted the part that said, unlikely to bite unless provoked. And it changed the part that said, not dangerous or venomous. Prolific breeders. The decoded note says the opposite, and refers to the venom causing digestive problems.
A mistake, maybe?
If it was a mistake, a misunderstanding of the cipher itself, those parts would be gibberish, random characters instead of readable words. But they were full logical sentences, with the opposite meaning of the original sentences. They were intentionally compromised.
But the notes were in the garbage.
Didn't seem to take you long enough to get them though.
They left them there on purpose, you say?
Of course. Some of us had the knowledge of how to decode the secret missive, and how to sell to others the fake decoded version that would derail the investigation. Someone who understood the mind of a detective.
Me? Thank you, sweetie. I am a genius. I know.
You might just be. I just saw this fake decoded version that would derail the investigation. Ooh, this may get a lot more complicated than we think.
An NB boss, if you will. But show us the papers, will you?
Okay.
Curious. That's not my fucking handwriting, you idiot! Someone took my notes and rewrote them.
So, you had access to this notebook and decoded it, but never bothered to tell us? And you didn't say a thing when I talked about the snake?
It's not very super suspicious.
Oh, Harry boy, it's like you don't know me at all.
But then again,
Notorious for keeping secrets, yes?
yeah, I was about to say Sasha's always been very suspicious.
But why keep the charade? And it was really obvious that something was wrong, right? Chica was bitten after all, and still she's fine and well.
That's weird.
I was going to talk. Eventually.
Sure. Or maybe you were trying to distract us from looking into the only other option, the Manchineel tree. Even here, you have omitted the line that pointed to a possible cure.
I bet Lumi asked for the antihistamines early. You must have learned from the very start that there were no options left.
In hindsight, it's quite obvious that the fruits from the tree were the origin of the poison. It's the only one that had the same specific digestive symptoms the victims displayed, and the only one with a map to find it.
A map?
It also says that the sap causes blisters. Look at Anika's hands!
Annika's hands, blind me, I forgot about that. But what if But what if someone told her to put that into the ingredients and she handled it without knowing what they were? Is that possible?
Yeah. What happened to your hand?
I mean, Sasha seems to have an out for everything. Almost like they planned for every situation and could deflect every single argument by setting someone else up.
Yeah, Annie doesn't know. Annie boils water all the time. Annie remembers boiling tea for Fru Carlson and having blisters.
That would make for a convenient coincidence. The manchineal tree drips this dangerous sap, and you just happen to burn your hand in the kitchen? Every part poisonous, after all. Manzanilla. Manzanilla. Manzana. Apple.
Okay, what are you putting together in your head? Because I worked at a grocery store for a long time and I don't remember a manzana apple. Then again, there's like 17,000 different types of apples, so yeah.
Huh? Spanish for apple? What the?
Oh, okay. Okay, I would have never known that then. Spanish for apple.
That's why you wanted to hide the box, Annika.
Annie was embarrassed.
How so?
Annie left trash in the cupboard.
So we agree that Anika got the blisters while picking the fruit.
While picking the fruit, something's not right with that.
Really?
Show why Annika would be unable to pick the fruit. Okay. Hold on. I've done very well so far. Is it because it's too tall?
The tree was too tall for Annika.
Hey man, I'm just rocking this for some reason.
You say the tree was not any climbable? What?
Someone else was taller.
Yep, Dan did it.
What?
No, stop going back to Don. We already know Don didn't do it.
Someone was taller, and we have proof that they were there. We both used the same map that Lumi left to guide us to the tree. I took a turn following the map's instructions, and I reached a dead end at some point. The way was wrong, but surely the killer and I committed the same mistake. As, like I said before, we were following the same map, and Chica was bitten by that snake in that same dead end.
Thrilling!
Gosh darn it! And you were accusing me!
Annie remembers a telenovela like this. Juan Altamira Mancera was betrayed by his twin sister that no one knew about. Context? She was born a month later during the Montoya's Bodas de Oro, and no one knew.
Okay.
Anika, we will talk about this
Yeah.
later.
No, you won't! Punishment will be swift!
On the other hand, you are even taller.
Why me now?
I remember those gloves you used to search the garbage.
Was there a accomplice?
You would need something like that to pick the fruit, the apples. Also explaining why you pushed Annika into doing the crumble. You saw the notebook's poisonous apples, and a plan kicked into action.
The gloves are your proof now? Buddy.
Such a meticulous plan, all to deliver justice, right? Your precious justice. Kill the killers? An eye for an eye.
Max telling on
So
us.
why? Just why did you want to poison me?
Back to Don?
What do you mean?
Huh?
Yeah?
We wouldn't.
Put, you lost us.
Mia switched plates with me and got poisoned. Don't tell me it was a mistake.
What's with Sasha's reaction?
Why would I do that? I was sad for her, you know it!
Maybe he was sorry for the mistake you made. Or regretting your decision.
Annika prepared the desserts.
Annie always prepares the food.
Exactly!
Put, fathers, you were always in the kitchen.
We were all in the kitchen that day.
Which is weird.
I saw you going around and watching Harry and Mia while they were investigating.
Huh, same.
Yeah, no doubt.
Everyone was there during the investigation. It makes it so hard to rule any of them out.
I tried to help. Tell them, mate.
Don.
Too eager to please.
Don't pretend you weren't happy the killers got axed.
You kept praising the rook, hun.
Justice Pedal Force embodied justice until I knew they poisoned Mia.
Justice Pedal. Jeez.
What about their speech? It's so...
Poetic and poignant?
Strangely well paced and delivered with some spontaneous comedic timing.
I feel so queasy now.
Shush! Pal?
You look pale.
Harry?
That time was Mia all along. Was
I
I
know who did it.
was I actually right about this? That it was Mia all along who did it, and that's how she got poisoned?
You're all in this together!
Oh, everyone's in it together. Okay, yeah, that was my other possibility.
Of course! Of course!
No, my other possibility was that they're all in it together. I didn't expect Annika, but I thought maybe Don and Sasha and Chica. How could I have been so stupid?
Phil, no. Why would you say this? I had nothing to...
You can't imagine me allying with these scoundrels.
No! Not now! I don't care about your self-importance! How can you even say anything at this point? How is it possible that you didn't notice all the phone switches? Huh? Someone else charged Ava's phone and got it to you after making the call? It took long enough for you to notice it, no doubt. Come on! You loathe them!
Oh.
Ava, Isak, Lumi, you hated everything they represented. You hated how I was taking away your power to control and punish them. You hated them enough to ally yourself with the less morally inclined. Or however you fancy the likes of Sasha and even Chica. And Annika. Dragging Annika into this. Dragging Annika into this. I don't even know now.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm 100% for that one.
Either way, isn't this too complicated? So many twists and turns makes it almost meaningless to try and track down whatever happened in that regard. Oh.
Mia, you're magnificent.
I'm such an idiot.
Wait, what?
You all kept underestimating Mia, but she saw through you in the very end. I thought she told me to figure out how the killer got the phone, but no, she knew. She told me not to trust anyone.
She did.
And to figure out how you unlocked the phone. How many times have we been told no one can unlock a phone without the fingerprint? Ava told me she saw Annika that night.
Arg, I assumed I knew what she meant. How many times did I ignore the signs? How many times did I ignore the people?
And Annika lied.
No, Annie didn't.
It was painful to see you crumble. It was. But now, how could you?
No, Annika.
You were the last shred of kindness among us.
No, Annika.
And yes, you struggled. You struggled so much to lie. But you did it. You lied and told me no one was with you that evening.
Don't tell me, Annika.
Someone helped you, right? You got into a room and got her fingerprint. And someone else kept the phone unlocked and ready to use. And I know who it was. Sasha. You know, the love story with an act of violence thing. Why the movie-like move? The knock on the head as a step in a plan? You really thought I would believe that Chica would act in such an extreme way? Sure, we saw Chica do a lot of violent shit over these last few months. A woman with passion and guts. But why would she turn so quickly on you? Someone she apparently liked so much? I clearly don't know you that well, Chica, but I don't think you are that person. Too headstrong? Maybe. But you never bent for anyone. You always kept that sliver of self-respect.
Wow.
Not enough to not get involved in this plan. But still, you would never stoop so low as to attack someone so vilely, so childishly.
This
And
is
Sasha's
crazy.
behavior is no less unreal. You were fine immediately after a violent blow to the head. And it's like you didn't even try to pretend you weren't, leaving the game room as you walked in. Why so many utterly bonkers moments in the story?
Yeah, this is just Dang, this is crazy.
Why such a blatant disregard for a veneer of realism? Why? Why?
So that means the duo did it.
Hush! Shut the fuck up, mate! Please!
I think Harry's lost it, and I don't blame him.
Okay, pal.
Don't call me
Always
pal.
around you were. And it was so convenient that you found Lumi's notebook in the garbage. You didn't even give a fuck that the pages or the gloves were so clean. And you waited to give us the deciphered notes, didn't you? Just the papers on hand, waiting outside like a psychopath. You made us go through despair, and then hope, and then despair again.
Yeah, screw you.
Huh?
Blimey, even the gloves. You were wearing them on purpose. You wanted me to get there. To how they were used to get the fruit in the tree. Ugh! I don't get it. With everyone involved, this could have been such a simple, flawless plan. Too many steps, too many damn breadcrumbs to follow. Bombarded by clues I was, true or false. So scripted, yet so clumsy. Everything over-fabricated, overproduced.
Overproduced. Oh no. Were they working with his sisters?
You were putting on a show? This has the Winters written all over it too. That's probably why Sasha made the call to the producers. That was the sign. The show must go on.
Let's stop the play, guys. What can I say? It's a dog-eat-dog world.
What the? All the dots? I don't know what to say here. Like, what? This reminds me of that one television show that came out like 10 years ago, or 20 years ago called Joe Schmo Show, where there was this one guy who was on a reality show and he was real and everyone else were actors. So this guy reminds me of, it's like, we're the only one who's real here and everyone else was just a part of the act.
Filhos da puta, they were getting away with all of it. We just had to. Giovanni deserved justice. For this.
Their death brought me no joy, only justice.
I must. Honey can't. They deserved it.
Oh my god, not you too, Ani.
What has Annie done?
Oh. How did this come to be?
Oh God.
Don't fret about what was done, Harrison. The dice were cast, and nothing could have stopped justice doing what justice
This
does.
isn't justice!
Mourning is only owed to the victims. Mourning to the innocent ones cast out by the shadows of men.
Enough! I am going to my room. Don't ever talk to me. Don't ever even speak in my general direction. So long, you bastards.
What the heck? Multi-pertintisabund agapatur scientia? You all did it. I can't believe, oh my god, the fact that everyone was a part of the act? I never saw that one coming. Oh, Mia saw it coming. But why did they want to kill me? Like, why? I don't know if you want to hear this, read whatever. I thought a lot how to break this to you. I think you deserve to know. I'm sure getting soft, old age catches us all. First, we were not trying to kill you, or Mia, only the killers. Second, we're not taking the piss. We could have killed them when you were not looking, come clean. But that's the price of making deals with the sisters. We need to know what they used to tame Giovanni. At first, don't give her information for free. I did what I had to, no regrets. I'm sorry for happening to Mia. Annie made a roast so you can eat it. Annie is worried you are not eating. Did you eat today? Annie sees lots of food still. Annie can see Harry dead. Promise Annie you'll eat. I just noticed it's day 178. We jumped ahead a lot. If we don't talk before leaving, I'm sorry for Mia. Have a good life. You're a good kid. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that was the ending. I guess it's more like an epilogue now. I mean, yes, I know this is the ending, but it feels like one epilogue now. Oh my god, this is just nuts. Absolute nuts. My name is FlightlessBird. This is story-based gaming channel. This is our continued blind Let's Play Inescapable with Suspicion Route. I love you all so very much. Have a happy New Year. This is coming out on January 1st. And wow, let me know your thoughts on this. I normally would tell you my thoughts at the end of a case, but considering it's already been an hour and we're close to the end of the game, how about I just save that for the next episode? So next episode, I'll talk about my final thoughts about like the final case, as it were. And I mean, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm just like gab-smacked here. I'm dang, the fact that they all bought into the show finally. It's just, oh my god, it's a beautiful, perfectly written ending for what this route is. The fact is that the sisters won. All of the players got involved to put on a show for the sisters that would entertain. Except for me, who they want to kill, the detective. Yeah, and it was unfortunate that Mia got involved in the crosshairs. And I don't want to say it's unfortunate. That's wrong. That's wrong. You evil sons of a... Hope you all have a great day. Until next time, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.